EA Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports, man, you know it's in the game.
Madden NFL 2004.
Oh man, the grass done got green the other side of the fence, so I hopped over, see if I was convinced. Fast paced to the lap.
We're here in Raymond James Stadium in beautiful Tampa, Florida. Thanks for joining us. These two teams are ready to go, and it should be a great one as the Eagles get set to take on the Buccaneers. Welcome to the game. Al Michaels and John Madden here, broadcasting live. So pull up a chair and relax because this is going to be a good one.
You talk about a quarterback who can lead his team to victory. This guy has all the tools you look for. Great arm, pocket presence, and the ability to hit a receiver anywhere on the field. There's not too many like this guy, and we could see him put up big numbers in this one.
Steve Thrash makes a great target for him every game. I think most people in the league like to think that he's deceptively fast. That allows him to sneak past the defense for big games. Now, whether or not he'll be able to against this defense is something we'll be paying a lot of attention to.
And you can tell that defense is fired up and ready to go. I don't think we should keep him waiting any longer.
A much anticipated game ready to begin as we're lined up for the kickoff. Akers will be kicking off. Short kickoff from the 13. The offense is heading out onto the field for their first drive of the game. Our EA Sports Coach Close-Up features two of the more meticulous coaches in the NFL. Second-year Buccaneers head coach John Gruden has a reputation for sleeping just a couple of hours a night and preparing meticulously for each game. Last year, he won the Super Bowl in his first season as the Tampa Bay coach. Hands off to the tailback. Missed with the hurdle. Just about 7 yards on that carry. Well, we looked at the first coach in our EA Sports Coach Close-Up. Opposing him will be Eagles head coach Andy Reid. Reid is one of the deepest secondaries in the NFL, loaded with skilled players that excel in man-to-man coverage. At the line, he likes to mix up his blitzes, often bringing as many as 8 men to pressure the quarterback. With the pass, John, that went right off the defender's fingertips.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back, because that could easily have been an interception.
Well, John, both of these teams appear to be very evenly matched, and it has the makings of a game that might not be decided until late in the fourth quarter.
This is a type of game that I really look forward to. You've got two great teams out there with a lot of talent on both sides of the ball. This one might not be decided until the very last drive.
Pittman with a nice run and picks up the first down.
And it was well executed. They hit their blocks, and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a first down.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Here come the heat. Sideline, D. Got all you got.
Going to the air on first down. Under pressure, looking for an option. Gets the pass off. Just won't go down. Amazing play by Johnson.
You talk about making it look easy out there. He caught that, and he made it look very easy.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Pass play here on first down. Pittman. The defense was ready and waiting for that.
Yeah, with that many men in the box, maybe the quarterback might have been better off checking to some kind of passing play.
Only one man back.
You got him. Set.
Drops back. Pressure coming. He's going for it all. This one falls incomplete. The defense really put the pressure on.
That's the best way to do it. As a defense, you never want the quarterback to be able to settle in and feel comfortable in the pocket. Bringing guys in with blitz or playing bump and run on the outside can really disrupt the play's execution.
And this is the 7th play of this drive. Throwing. Ooh, nearly picked off. They're lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Yeah, I think everyone else was thinking the same thing. We don't get a better chance at an interception than he had right there.
Dramatica comes out, hoping to put points on the scoreboard for the first time. The kick is up. And that kick is right on target. The kickoff team lines up. He got all of that. He decides not to return this one. They're ready to go on offense for the first time. They line up in the I formation. McNabb with a man in motion. With the throw. He really ate up the coverage on that play, John.
That receiver makes all of his receptions look easy.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 20.
Let's go. Come on.
Brooks was right there, stopping the play for a loss.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
Dropping back. Throwing. Won't have to break stride. Down he goes at the 35.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on 3rd down. And they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
First and 10. Ball is 35. Buster's great. Give it all you got. Set.
Going to the left. Breaking through. The 40. What a collision. They'll mark it at the 50-yard line.
Let me show you what happened on that run. This guy absolutely tees off on the defender. I mean, he puts him right on his back. That's about as good a block as you're going to see.
Staley, the deep back, throwing on 1st down. Gets the pass off, and it's caught. He was in perfect position to make that catch.
Yeah, the receiver showed great concentration looking that one right into his hands.
It's 2nd down and 1 to go. Ball on the 41-yard line. McNabb gets set. Pressure with the throw. Oh, no, he caught it. This offense having no trouble moving the ball on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is having a lot of trouble stopping it. They can't seem to key on what they're doing and put an end to this drive.
First and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Going to the right. And he's brought down in the backfield by Rudd. Loss of around 2. Second and long. McNabb sets up. Throws it. Big opening. The third one. He found a soft spot on the defense and was right there to make the catch.
The thing about a pass like that is it cuts down on the time the defender has to react to where the ball's headed.
Staley, the lone setback, dropping back, throwing, and he hits his target. McNabb doing an excellent job on this drive.
Things are really slowing down for him right now. He's seeing the coverage and finding the open man with ease. He's really in some kind of rhythm out there.
Only one man in the backfield. Crosses it out to the right. The defender brings him down at the 18-yard line. Staley couldn't find an opening and was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole. But he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
Throws it. The pass falls incomplete. Third down, upcoming after the incomplete pass. Buchalter, the lone back. He's looking, looks to the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Big time catch in the end zone, John. Boy, how did he break free?
I think they just lost track of him running around back there. I bet you they keep a better eye on him the next time they get down there near the goal line.
They'll get set for the extra point. And it's up. And he kicks on the extra point. Big time drive there with a touchdown to take the lead.
That's a big drive that they really needed. The score really swings momentum over to their side, giving them confidence that they can move the ball against this defense. Now it's up to their defense to keep the pressure on.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. Decent kick. We should have a return from the 7. He shakes the defender. Keeps his feet moving. The offense ready to go again after their last possession resulted in a field goal. And we're ready to start the second quarter. Philadelphia lines up in the 46. Johnson gets set. The Buccaneers using motion. Dropping back. Closing in. Throwing. With the catch on the run. That pass was a wobbler.
Yeah, that was an ugly looking pass. But I'll tell you, it got them the first down they needed.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Gets rid of it. And he makes the grab. The 40. Dozer was there to make the catch for the first down.
He's glad he made that catch. I'm sure the quarterback will look his way again when he needs another first down.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on the 36-yard line. Breaks free. The defense overmatched on that play.
Yeah, when you come out in a 46, they're usually looking for the run. The 46 can be vulnerable to the pass, but usually it's very effective against a run. Not this time, though.
Back off, DB!
And he picks up the first on that carry.
That's some good stuff right there. You give it to your back, have a ball straight ahead for good yardage, and you get a new set of downs to work with.
Inside enemy territory. The Eagles have 8 guys alive. Pittman couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes that the back has to choose from.
They'll go from the I formation.
Snake eyes! Sideline to sideline.
And this is the 6th play of this drive. With the pass, this pass is incomplete. He had to unload that pass in a hurry.
And that's a right decision in that case. Get rid of the ball and take the incomplete.
All you got.
7th play of this drive. Throws it. This one falls incomplete. Lewis was in perfect position and knocked that pass away.
That's just great positioning by the defender. He has his eyes in the backfield the whole time, and he was right there to break the play up.
So they're lining up for the kick. This will be a 42-yard attempt. And it's on its way. And the kicker got all of that one. It's good again for the 2nd time today. Grammatica comes in to kick off. Good kick, should be returnable. From the 4-yard line. And we'll see if they can move the ball as well through the air this time as they did after scoring a touchdown on their last possession. It's 1st and 10. The Eagles using motion. Hand it off. About a 4-yard gain there. Only one man in the backfield. Hand off to the tailback. Just about a 3-yard gain there. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. 2 yards to go. Ball on their own 31. Drops back. Throwing. Perfect throw. They called it inadvertent.
You know, there's so many limbs flying and body parts moving around that you just tackle whatever you can and you grab anything that's moving. Sometimes you get a handful of mass.
First and 10. Staley, the lone back. On the call. That's a 3-yard gain.
Come on, partner. Set.
2 minutes to go. McNabb sets up. Under pressure, get the throw. Behind him, he has it. He took what he was given, completing the pass.
Yeah, what you want to do as a receiver who's facing zone coverage is to break into the secondary, find a hole, settle down, and show the quarterback your numbers. That was a good job. On a 3rd and short situation like this, the defense has to be ready for anything.
Tosses it out to the left. Staley picks up just enough for the first. First down coming up after that run. They'd like to add a few more points to this lead, but will need to do a good job with clock management. They'll go through the I formation. He's looking. Pumps once. Throwing. This pass is incomplete. That incomplete pass brings up 2nd down.
The defense can't afford to take too many gambles by going for a pick when they should just try and knock it down. One mistake can lead to a big play for the offense.
Here comes the heat. Here come the heat. Hawkeye run.
The Eagles line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. Flings it to the outside. Staley never took his eyes off that pass and brought it in for the reception.
He just makes it look too easy out there.
3rd and long now. Let's see what kind of a pass play they go with to try to convert. Only one man in the backfield. And this is the 9th play of this drive. Throws it, and the catch is made. Threat continues to be a reliable target. That's his 3rd catch of the game. So the punt team gets ready as we near halftime. Richardson will do his best to get this one inside their 5. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force the fair catch.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 6. Tosses it right. Hand it off. Down he goes. At the 7. Pitt couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
The Buccaneers can regain the lead with a field goal. We've reached the halfway point. Quite a contest to this point with the score. Philadelphia 7. Tampa Bay 6. As we get set for the kickoff, here's a look at the halftime stats. Dramatica is just about ready to kick this one away. They'll return this one. From the 7. Philadelphia holding on, but needs to respond now. We talked about this being a very close game earlier, John, and neither team has been able to control the tempo to this point.
What I like about this game is how quickly these two coaching staffs have made adjustments. Each time one team has a successful play, the other team adjusts, and they make a smart substitution to counter. This is coaching at its best.
The 30. He really covered a lot of ground there.
That guy has great acceleration and allows him to stop at a dime and change direction.
First and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line. Sideline to sideline. Buster's great. Give it all you got.
Staley. He's taken down at the 48. Gain of about 5. 2nd and 5. Ball on their own 48.
Is that all you got? Set.
With the pass. This one falls incomplete. He just couldn't find a way to control it.
He made the right read, ran the right route, but he ended up with 2 hands full of air.
And we can attribute this lead to their ability to convert on 3rd down. Pressure coming. Richardson is looking for a good punt here. Here's the punt. On the 19. Not much of a return.
If there's no return, it's usually because the punter got plenty of air under the kick.
It's 1st and 10.
Come on, partner. Bulldog under. We got nothing.
The Buccaneers can regain the lead with a field goal.
Stay out.
Pittman. The defender brings him down at the 22-yard line. The back picks up about 2 on that carry.
Second and 8. Ball on the 22-yard line. Got all you got. Yeah, Rock.
With the pass. Good-looking play.
Hey, I like to see him get the fullback involved in the passing game. He's a pretty good option out of the backfield. He has quick feet, good hands, so passing to him sometimes is a pretty good idea.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Hand off to the tailback. Pittman couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
Philadelphia looking for pass with only 3 down linemen and 7 DBs. Steamrolls the defender. Good connection there.
This guy has great confidence in his arm. He knows that he can make the completion regardless of the coverage.
It's 1st and 10.
Get the ball. Catch the ball, man. Come on, D up. Get in there.
Pressure, steps up, throwing. He hits his receiver. That's 3 times in this drive they've been able to pick up a 1st down.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll be doing more than just picking up 1st downs if this success continues. They're going to be picking up some points.
Philadelphia lines up in the 46. The Buccaneers can regain the lead with a field goal. Throws it, off and run, and he makes the grab. Johnson delivered the pass right on time, John.
And I love the way this guy throws the football. He has great touch and seems to always be putting it right there in the numbers.
They need about 3. Ball on the 31-yard line. The Buccaneers can regain the lead with a field goal. With the pass, he couldn't come up with the interception.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. But when it got to him, it just bounced off his hand.
The Eagles come out in a nickel package.
Let's go, come on.
They'll go with a run once again. Pittman barely gets enough. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 29-yard line. The Buccaneers line up in the bunch formation. Throws it. Perfect throw. Loses one tackle. Stiff arm to the ground. Again and again, it's another 1st down.
Yeah, and this offense has really impressed me on this drive. They've been moving the ball very methodically, and they're getting closer and closer to the end zone.
They line up in the I formation. Closing in, fires to the end zone. Nearly a touchdown job, but the receiver just couldn't get possession.
The coaching staff really likes this guy, and they're designing more and more plays that utilize his pass receiving skills in the red zone. And you got to be able to come up with catches like that.
The Buccaneers can regain the lead with a field goal. With the pass, he made a quick read and got rid of it in a hurry.
The quarterback delivered that pass right on the mark. There's no defense for a perfect pass.
3rd and goal. Ball on the 6-yard line. Throws one up in the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. What a catch in the end zone.
That's a guy you better keep an eye on down there in the red zone. He has a knack for finding ways to get open when there's a lot of traffic.
Looking to take a 7-point lead. They'll forego the extra point and try for the 2. Under pressure.
There wasn't much use kicking the extra point, but now they're left with only a 5-point lead.
Great drive that culminates in a trip to the end zone and gives them the lead.
Now their defense is going to head onto the field. It's going to be up to them to protect this lead.
Dramatically. Will be kicking off. Nice distance. From the 5. The Eagles will start the drive from the 21-yard line. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. The Eagles using motion. Give it to the halfback. Loses one tackle. Can't bring him down. Running back picks up about 4 yards. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. 2nd and 6. Smith moves in motion. Pushes it out to the left. Staley was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly, and they do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunity.
Tampa Bay comes out in their nickel package. An exciting game so far as we head to the 4th quarter with the score. Tampa Bay 12, Philadelphia 7. The teams are set for the 4th quarter of play. About 6 to go. Ball on their own 25. The offense is confident they can convert for this first because they've done well on 3rd down thus far. He had too much on that pass, John, as it sailed over everybody.
That pass was thrown with so much velocity on it that the receiver never caught up with it.
So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. Here's the kick. He signals for a fair catch.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
The Buccaneers line up in the bunch formation. Pressure coming with the pass, and the catch is made. He got his hand on the face mask there, and it cost him.
That defender almost pulled his helmet right off.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 49. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Pressure. Great play in the backfield. Good play call by the defensive coordinator.
He knows exactly how to take advantage of his personnel. He always puts him in position to make big plays out there, whether it's rushing the quarterback or playing in pass coverage downfield.
Now they're looking at 2nd and long after the sack. Johnson sets up. Closing in. Gets the pass off. Catch on the run. They've got something going here.
Yeah, it's been one 1st down after another. They're putting together a nice-looking drive here.
The Eagles come out with 8 guys in the box. Setting up play action. Good throw. Perfect pass. Great catch. And that'll move the chains. Inside enemy territory.
Get in there. Buster's great. Cowboy. Set. Here come the heat. Bulldog
Going to the air on 1st down. With the pass, almost intercepted. Missed opportunity.
What the defense is doing is they're watching the quarterback's eyes. They're cluing. They're in position so that whatever happens, the ball is in front of them. And that time, it almost got him an interception.
Get at him. Is that all you got? Get at him, deep. Set.
Using motion.
Ain't got nothing.
They give it to the halfback. Good gain of about 7 on that play. Philadelphia comes out with 8 guys in the box. Handed off to the back. Simon created problems in the backfield on that play. Pittman didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them off sides.
Martin Gramatica will attempt this one from 32 yards away. And it's up. It's good. He nails that one. 3 field goals today. Grammatical in to kick this one off. Good distance. From the 3. Philadelphia, trailing by 8, takes over. First and 10. Ball on their own 22. Pass play here on first down. With the pass, intercepted.
Have a look at this big defensive lineman. He couldn't get to the quarterback, so he got his hands up and he knocked it down.
So following the interception, they'll set up shop with excellent field position. To the air on first down. With the throw. The pass ball's incomplete. He knew that one was a catch if he didn't hit him hard.
He saw the receiver hauling it in, and then boom, he pops him, and it ends up incomplete.
Under pressure, gets rid of it. With the adjustment, he has it. Dilger is doing a good job finding the open area in the coverage, and that's his third catch. Only one man back. Nice job so far on third down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. Two minutes to the final gun. It's third down and 5 to go. Man in motion. Gives the ball off. He takes it straight up the middle for good yardage and the first.
And I'll tell you what, the guys up front did a good job of creating a hole for him to run through.
This one is just about in the books. Philadelphia will call a timeout here. They have 2 remaining.
First and goal. Ball on the 7-yard line. Stay after
Pittman can't bring him down. Philadelphia calls a timeout. They have 1 left. Second down, goal to go. About 5 yards out. Philadelphia calls a timeout. They have none remaining. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known.
I'm guessing this should be a run. The defense can't be lollygagging around, because if they are and they give up a first, this one's over.
Johnson sets up. Dilger comes in motion. And it looks like there's a penalty on the play. Third and goal. Sixth play of this drive. He tucks it away. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Now this is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind the center and guard and keep pushing and pushing until they're putting up 6 points on the board.
They'll get set for the extra point. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. Westbrook is set to return the kickoff as we take a look at his stats. dramatically. Is back and ready to put this one in the air. Sends it sailing. From the 2. An interception brought the last drive to an abrupt end. They'll do a better job, I think, of protecting the ball this time around. The Eagles line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback.
Set. Look. Is that all you got?
Pressure coming. Throws it. A lot of space in front of him. The 30. McNabb pulled the trigger quickly.
And as hard as he throws it, he always seems to put the ball right on the receiver's numbers. You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field. It doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
Second and short of coming after a good pickup through the air.
Right here is one of those situations where you can pretty much open up the whole playbook. You can go with a play fake and look for something deep, or you can just run the ball. Just about anything is an option.
He recognizes the blitz and gets the ball out for a first down.
Yeah, and he saw a good matchup, and he made a heck of a throw to get the ball to his receiver.
Dropping back to pass on first down. He surveys the field with the throw. This pass is incomplete. Well, the quarterback did his part.
This is one of those guys who's working really hard to improve himself. Every now and then he'll let one bounce off his hands like that, but most of the time you can rely on him to make the catch when you really need it. They're going to make the quarterback keep throwing because it's the only way that they have a shot at coming back.
Throws it, and he hits his target. Brad Johnson wins today's Horse Trailer Award for Player of the Game. Spike stops the clock.
Okay, they got to keep throwing downfield to move the chains while keeping the clock movement to a minimum.
Only one man back.
You got it. Set.
Dropping back. Throwing. On the money.
Personal foul. Face mask on the defense. 15-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
Any run plays in the playbook should be thrown out because they need points fast, and the only way they're going to get them is by throwing the ball.
First down and goal to go. About 5 yards out. The quarterback lines up with 2 options behind him. Surveying the field. Looks to the end zone. Picked off in the end zone. Can't bring him down. To the 20. The 30. Looking for leverage. The defender was all over that one.
He just stepped in front of that one. He saw his opportunity, and boom, he took it. They don't need to run any type of play here. The quarterback could just go with a kneel down.
Bust his grill. Set. Hit him low.
Second and long. Ball on their own 35.
Here comes the heat. Sideline to sideline. Take him out. Stay down. Is that all you got? Get out. Fire out.
This game reaches its conclusion with the final score, Tampa Bay 22, Philadelphia 7. This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.